Democracy, since the late 1900s, has become a very popular ideology, which has been embraced among many countries around the world. The Economist, however, posted an article to criticize democracy. It asked, "What's gone wrong with democracy?" Today, I will argue that the author was mistaken. Democracy, to begin with, is an idea, an inception among society, and there's nothing wrong with it. What has gone wrong, in fact, is the representative and the practice of democracy. Let me begin by restating the author's claim. He or she summarized all recent crises, such as economic crisis in 2008, the inefficiency of decision-making of a government, partisan division, etc. The author contrasted the inefficiency of Western countries with the efficiency of China, the new rising rival, to show how dysfunctional the democratic system has become. It is true that Western countries are facing crises. However, democracy is not the cause. We keep using the word democracy, but do we actually know what the word really means? It is not something that you can see every day. It is not a prosperous economy. It is not efficiency in decision making. It is an idea about the ideal type of government in people's mind. Yet, because it's an idea, different people will have different understanding, thus reflect different interpretation among society. That is why there are many different definitions about democracy among scholars, such as maximalist definitions, minimalist definitions, etc. That is also why many nations in the world claim democracy, yet the systems are very different. Let the United Kingdom and United States as example. They are both democratic countries, but their systems are very different from each other. Every government, every definition, every institutions, everything in the world that we think defines democracy are just reflection of the idea itself within one's mind and then projected into the world. Robert Dahl, in 1971, identified democracy as a type of regime where exists citizen participation in political processes and competition among political groups for office positions. It must have institutional guarantees that guarantees competition and participation. That is one definition. There are way many more definitions among scholars, yet none of the definitions guarantee economic prosperity or efficiency in government decision-making. What it guarantees, instead, is a freedom for citizens to participate and have a voice. Coming back to the article, the crisis was real, but democracy is not the reason. The reason is the government, the representative of democracy, and the practice of democracy. Democracy gives the ground rules for the government and asks them to respect the ground rules. It doesn't give instruction for government to react within certain circumstances. Therefore, crises happen because the government makes mistakes, or simply they're incapable of governing. Whose fault is that then? Whose fault when a government makes mistakes? Who voted for the government in our democratic system? Furthermore, democracy has been wrongly practiced among non-Western countries, such as Arab Spring countries. In the middle of the 20th century, democratic India was born, the largest democracy in the world. It has universal suffrage. It has check and balance between political powers, guarantees competition, but also the governors respect democratic ground rules. Therefore, despite India is not the strongest country in the world with the most powerful economy, it is still a democracy country with democratic values are respected. However, in Egypt, after the success of January 2011 revolution, there was universal suffrage. Everybody could vote. However, there was no leverage that can guarantee competition among political powers for office position, but also there no respect for democratic values. Therefore, the winner took all the power and turned the country into another autocratic regime after the fall of Mubarak. In the end, it is not democracy that has problems, but its representatives and the practice of democracy has problems. Now as we know what the problem is, together we can improve the situation, just as Obama said. Yes, we can, to opportunity and prosperity. Yes, we can heal this nation. Yes, we can repair this world. Yes, we can.